Hello beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel. I am the Soul Leader. The title of this video is From Cleaning to Serving. So I want to share with you that there was a time in my life when a lot of things that I spoke over myself as a child actually came to fruition in my adult life. For a period of time, I spent 7 years as a cleaner at a job, and a lot of things that I learned being a cleaner, I can say I apply in my life today. Because usually cleaners are looked down on. They're the bottom people, but they're the people that keep your places clean. They're the people that keep things going, because if you didn't have cleaners, you wouldn't have the working refrigerators at work, or you wouldn't have the clean floors and the clean surfaces to eat on and work on. You wouldn't have a clean restroom, and whatever it is, the things that you deem as small, but they're the very things that keep things operating and going. You didn't have the mechanics and the people that people say are the weaker and lesser jobs. The places wouldn't even function without them. So I did that for a number of years, and then I moved on to a different career. It's something totally different, and it's like I mastered that, and then I'm moving on to something else that I always wanted in my life before too. And now when I think about the title, From Cleaning to Serving, I went from cleaning bathrooms, office suites, hallways, little minor things, toilets and things of that such. And I was looked down upon because the type of job I had, but I looked good doing it. And I'm not saying that to make it funny, but when I think about it, a job is a job, right? And it was helping me be independent because I had it before I had children. So I ended up walking away from there because I outgrew the place, and the person I worked for was trying to stunt my growth. So I went where I was being welcomed, and where I would learn more. And when I got into that place, I went into serving people. I went from not being a people person to learning how to speak to people, learning how to serve them in a healthy way. When I think about all the things I learned in the past 6 years from this other place of serving, I've learned how to communicate effectively. That saying when they say the client is always right, that is true, because I've learned how to react in ugly situations and how to manage my anger, how to speak to people, how to make them feel welcome and loved, and make them feel appreciated. I've learned how to do that. I've learned how to set a table, little minor things. There's a lot of small stuff, but I also learned another thing I always wanted to get into, which was interior decorating. I know that the things that I've learned from all the places I've ever been, and even having a cosmetology, like everything, it ain't nothing that I couldn't do. And serving these people brings me joy. I said to somebody one day, I love what I do. I love serving people. And they got mad at me and said, forget serving people. I'm going to be served. And I'm looking at them and their attitude about it, like, why wouldn't you want to do for others? It brings me joy to do for other people. It brings me joy to uplift and motivate and encourage others. Because even while I'm saying these things to other people, I be doing it for myself. And then I take it into what I'm doing now, whereas I keep my eyes focused on the Lord, and I'm serving the Lord wholeheartedly now. It's like, I remember when I was on the fence for a while because I didn't want to give up a lot of my pleasures and desires, and I wasn't ready back then. I was still in a carnal mind. And when I say the words cleaning, I wasn't just cleaning physically at a job. During the time that I was disobedient, the Lord was helping me clean up my life. So that's why I brought up the job when I was cleaning. And as I was cleaning up my life, it was moving me into serving the Lord wholeheartedly. He knew when I wasn't ready and when I would be ready. He knew what the outcome would be. I just didn't know that. Because like at a time I prayed for everything to be over only to have to keep going through it. To see that I actually endured it and overcame it. So I went from cleaning restrooms to serving people to cleaning up my life to serving the Lord. This is what I'm sharing with you in this video. And I know that it's possible for you because it takes those steps 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4 has always been significant to me since the birth of my oldest child. I don't look at numbers into numerology and those things. I take these numbers always back to the Bible. Ever since my baby was born, for years until I took this step, I kept seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 everywhere I would go. And the moment I took that step, I stopped seeing it. And the only time I see it when it's something that I'm required to do and I need to take the steps to take it. So I tell you, when you take that first step, then you'll be able to take the second, the third, and the fourth, and so on. All it is about making a decision to do something and taking action. We serve a God that takes action. You know, everything about the Lord, that when you describe it, is nothing but action. It all matches up in the line up. So you take action. How? Facing your problems, facing your fears, and just taking one step. One step could be just you buying the supplies you need. One step could be just reading the book that you're going to read. One step could be just applying for that job. One step could be just saving the money. Whatever your step is, take the first step that you got to take with what you got, and the Lord will get you through the rest. Until next time, beautiful soul.